Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and we are back for another Hardcore Ironman progress video. After that first clip where I wasn't able to record, we got 91 magic at Zami Godwar's dungeon, which also got us 120 combat, giving me access to the Elf City Slayer Master, so I now have access to the highest level Slayer Master in the game, which is pretty cool. I might be using him for my Slayer task from now on, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see, but either way, I'm still doing some Zami. 170 greater demons left, and whoops, boss kills 225 Kirill to Sotsaroth. No Z spear yet or subjugation top, which is basically the two items I'm looking for. Really hope I can get at least one of those during this task. That would be really nice. But yeah, we'll have to see. Either way, we got a hard clue scroll from one of the minions there, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop that open, see what we can get. Oh, pretty good reward, actually. Actually, really nice, yeah. Cool new item there in the Ancient Cloak and some good alcohols, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Pretty good reward. Yeah, cool cloak. I like the way these capes look. They're pretty nice. But yeah, that's basically it for this clip. Other than that, I have still been doing some dungeoneering. Got 93 now, about halfway to 94. It goes pretty quick. I have been doing it quite a decent amount. I have a little bit over 100k tokens because I did use tokens and cash to repair my chaotic staff up to full. So that was nice. I think I'm going to be doing tokens and cash from now on for repairs. It's definitely the way to go, I believe. So yeah, I'm around 110k tokens out of 300k for my chaotic crossbows at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying those. Because I would really like to have them, and then I'll probably be trying to get my smithing up to 77 for Dragon Bane bolts, because those would be really, really good to have, and I would definitely want to try those out at the QBD, see how I can do there with those, because although getting a roll crossbow won't be a huge deal once I get the chaotics, I'd still like to do QBD in general because the drops are so good, and it would be really good for prayer XP from the Dragon Bones. So yeah, that's about it for this clip though, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to Zami probably, or I might go do some more dungeoneering, I'm not sure. But yeah. Alright guys, so I have been absolutely grinding dungeoneering, and I have managed to get 96 dungeoneering. I just recently got that, barely past the level, but still I got 96, which is pretty sweet. Pretty far off of 97, of course, but doing so, I have gotten 330,000 dungeoneering tokens, which is really, really nice. I've just been doing a ton of it, and it's been, not too bad, really. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to grind this out, and yeah, I did this because I really wanted to get some chaotic crossbows, which I am going to be buying. And yeah, I got a little bit over that as well, because there's actually a task in the hard set for dungeoneering, or for Daemonheim, which requires you to fully upgrade any one role in a ring, in the dungeoneering ring. I don't know if you can actually look at that on the outside. Oh, you can. So, oh no, you can't. I don't know why they even have the option if you can't look on the outside, but you basically can upgrade the ring with different roles in order to make it better for give you certain bonuses inside dungeoneering. And one hard task is to fully upgrade a single role, and that costs 323,000 dungeoneering tokens, which I thought you could only you had to do that, and you would actually just not get all that back, and you would just lose 323,000 tokens. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing the hard tasks for like a really long time. But turns out you can actually reset it and get all the tokens back one time. So you have one free reset, and you can buy more right here for 50k tokens each, but I already had one, so I just spent thankfully I got enough tokens to actually do it, and I spent all of them and then just reset it, and I got the tasks done. So I can pretty much do the Daemonheim hard task set. I just need to the main thing that I need to do is buy this right here, the scroll of renewal, because you need this prayer in dungeoneering to get one of the tasks, but I don't want to buy that at the moment. It won't be too hard to get. It's only 38k tokens, but right now I want to buy these chaotic crossbows, so I'm going to do that right now. We're going to buy the main hand bang and the offhand bang. Bunch of grinding to get those, and let's see, we can recharge them for GP and tokens. That's why I got more than enough tokens. 80,000, and we have fully charged chaotic crossbows, which is amazing, and we have 6k tokens left over, so I only need about 32k tokens for that scroll of renewal, so it wouldn't be too hard to get that, as I basically have a full set of floors to do besides the warped. I did my one warped floor, so yeah, pretty happy with getting these. Very nice to have. I now have level 80 weapons for every style, which is pretty freaking sweet. I have the chaotic maul, chaotic staff, and now the chaotic crossbows. So yeah, I'm going to try and probably use these at QBD, and I also might try and go to Armadyl God Wars dungeon if I get a task of avian seeds or something, but maybe even without a task I could give it a shot, see how it goes. But other than that, what I'm going to do right now and what my next goal is, I want to unlock Dragon Bane bolts, because if I had Dragon Bane bolts, I think I could definitely do some QBD with the chaotic crossbows, and that would be pretty sweet. Not just because I could get a royal crossbow, which would be another level 80 weapon, which would be, you know, I could kind of use instead of the crossbows if I wanted, and but QBD also obviously drops a ton of dragon bones. You get 8 dragon bones per kill. That would be really good for my prayer, as well as just the regular drops in general are really, really good, and it could help me start collecting some brews as well as maybe some rocktails. So I definitely want to try and do some QBD with the Dragon Bane bolts, and what I need to do to get those is I think I actually have the mining level to mine them, don't I? I think it's 77 mining, and yeah, 77 mining to mine them, but the smithing level is also 77, so I can't really get that up in any reasonable way at the moment. I have, you know, some ores, but nothing really much. I have some bars here, decent amount of bars actually, but not enough to get me all the way up to 77, I don't think at all. So what I've been doing, I do have 78 mining now. I used to have 76. I've been at the lava flow mine. I did manage to get my final piece of the outfit, the golden mining top. And I also spent 4k harmonic dust to get my crystal pickaxe, which is level 71 pickaxe for mining. Just converts your dragon pickaxe into one for 4k dust, so that was nice to get, because I have been doing harps. Got 80 crafting at harps as well. I didn't really mention that, which is pretty nice. It's really AFK, and I just do it when I want to do stuff that allows me to do stuff while I'm AFK. But basically I'm just going to get 80 mining at the lava flow mine, because doing coal at the living rock caverns isn't really that great for my XP. I'm just going to get 80 mining there, and then I'm going to go mine gold, and I'm basically going to get 77 smithing off of gold bars, I think. So that should be pretty good, and hopefully along the way I will get 81 mining, because then I can start mining the robust glass stuff to make flasks every day, and that will be nice to start stocking up on that, even though I'm not sure if I can or cannot make the actual flasks themselves yet, but it doesn't really matter as long as I can stock up on the glass itself. That would be really good. I got a lamp here for this daily challenge, use it on whatever. And I also got 2 range levels while doing my dungeoneering, up from 84 to 86. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have, I think, from the last clip. So pretty sweet that I managed to get the chaotic crossbows, and that's pretty much all the big items I want to get from dungeoneering as far as I can think. I mean, I obviously want to get all of the nice scrolls there, but there's nothing else I really need to do big grind sessions for, as far as I know. Unless I do want to get a chaotic spear once I do manage to get a Zami spear drop, so that's probably one thing. But yeah, I'll probably just end up going for 99 dungeoneering at some point, and that'll just get me, you know, a good 300k-ish more tokens. so that'll be nice. And yeah, that'll pretty much be all I need. Of course, I am going to be doing some dungeoneering every now and then to keep my token count up so I can repair with tokens and not just cash, because that is really helpful in saving me some money, because I do spend a lot of cash on my kingdom, and I want to have some cash as well for summoning, because I do want to get that to 96 at some point. But yeah, that's enough rambling out of me. I'm going to head back to the lava flow mine and start grinding for 80 mining, and then get on the grind for 77 smithing. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably when I end up getting that smithing level. Alright guys, I know I did say the next clip was probably going to be my smithing, but we are taking a short detour along the way there, and I wanted to show some clips from it. Namely, I am doing the easy and medium Varrock achievements, because once you get the Varrock Armor 2, it means that if you're wearing either that Varrock Armor 2 or the Golden Mining Top, you can have a chance to mine double gold if you're mining gold, or double of any ore up to mithril. So yeah, I'm going to be completing the first 2 sets of achievements in the Varrock set. This was the easy one, and I get the Varrock Armor level 1, which gives me a chance of smelting 2 bars at once in the Edgeville furnace, up to and including steel bars, which I can now use the Edgeville furnace to begin with, which is nice. I get this XP lump as well. It's only 1k XP, but toss it on the Herblore. And also, I'll probably have a Herblore level up clip before I get my mining done. I do have 80 mining. I did just get that from Lava Flow Mine, so I am on to the gold, and I need 9.8k more gold. I have 1,000 in my bank, so I need 9.8k gold for 77 smithing. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm not sure how much mining that's going to get me, but I'm not too worried about the mining XP. Just want to get that smithing done. Although it would be really, really nice if I got 81 mining, so I could start mining some robust glass. But anyway, this also gives chance of mining 2 ores at once, up to and including coal, but we're not doing coal obviously. And you have a better chance to get skull scepter parts from the whatever you want to call it, from the stronghold of security. And yeah, this does act as a piece of the golden mining outfit pretty much, so it is it's not a hindrance to wear either piece. Like if I have the obviously I'm going to keep wearing the golden mining top because it just matches the whole set, but if I were to wear this, I would still get the bonus experience, so it wouldn't be an issue. And NAF also will sell an additional 8 battle staves for me. And I can also toggle my Varrock teleport to arrive at the entrance of the GE if I want, except I don't really use teleport to Varrock that often, so probably not even going to do that. If I do use it, I am not going to be wanting to go to the GE because I am an Ironman. And to do spirit trees, I just go to mobilizing armies, which is a much closer teleport to a spirit tree. Anyways, but yeah, just wanted to throw this clip in here. I think I actually have to do some quests to do the medium ones. Yeah, at least this quest. I have to do Enlightened Journey for this task. Oh, and this one as well. I have to do a Soul's Bane, that's a really easy quest. I don't know about Enlightened Journey. I don't think it's too hard, but a couple of quests that I have somehow not done yet, despite me having a lot of the quests done in the game. I have 303 quest points. So, you know, a few random ones I haven't done yet. And also a thing that I could do if I wanted was complete the Dimension of Disaster quest. I don't know if I actually even have, I don't even know the requirements for that quest, but it is the 200th quest as far as I know. But it's not too hard, I don't think. But yeah, I know that there's some rewards, because it's like there's a place called New Varrock that you go to during the quest, and there's a guy there who you can do some tasks for in New Varrock, which will upgrade your Varrock armor. So it will, if you do some of the tasks, you'll have increased chance to mine double ores than normal, and increased chance to smelt double ores, as well as an increased chance to smith faster. And it's pretty good actually to do those. So I might look into that as well. I'm not too sure how hard the quest is or how hard the tasks themselves in the quest are, but regardless, I am going to go do the Enlightened Journey quest probably, as well as the Soul's Bane quest, so I can get everything out of the way and then go knock out all the tasks. Okay, so we're about to complete the Soul's Bane quest. I've never liked this quest. I've always thought it was really, really weird and like completely out of place with this random rift near Varrock, and it's just like they gave someone like the job to make a quest and they were like drunk or high or something, and they came up with this crazy quest. I really think it's one that should be either reworked or removed from the game entirely, but we completed it, got a quest point and a bunch of garbage rewards and stuff, and in doing the quest we got the task completed for going down the rift. So that's one of the 2 quests out of the way that I need to do these tasks. I'm going to go do Enlightened Journey right now. Alright guys, we are about to finally finish up the Enlightened Journey quest, and this quest was actually a huge pain in the ass because I had to get 12 willow branches and I didn't have any willow trees planted, so I had to grow a willow tree, which takes 4 hours to grow, and then I needed to wait an entire hour to get enough branches for the quest, which is 12. So kind of a pain in the ass, but we get a quest point, 2k crafting, 3k farming, 5k woodcutting, and 4k fire making, as well as the balloon transport system and some bomber gear, which is pretty cool. And I can now do the last task I need to do in the Varrock medium tasks, which were really annoying tasks actually. And I do need to unlock the Varrock. I can only open new locations from Antrama. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, pretty much the whole point of doing these achievement diaries was to get the Varrock Armor 2 for mining, which I'm about to do, but it was really annoying to get there because a lot of the Varrock tasks in the medium diaries are a huge pain in the ass. Thankfully, I've done some spicy stews, so I already had 100 rat kills with my cat. Otherwise, I would have had to kill a bunch of rats because there's a cat training medal thing from Gertrude that you get. Oh yeah, by the way, the last clip I did get a Herblore level at this daily weird ass random thing that they are doing. Not sure why they're really doing that. It's really weird, but it gives me free Herblore XP, so I guess I can't complain too much. And yeah, I got 83 Herblore, which is pretty cool. But yeah, luckily I already had 100 rat kills, otherwise I had done a bunch more of those. But thankfully I already had those done. I did have to catch a few rats to fill up my rat pool, but that wasn't too much of an issue. I also had to build in my house the menagerie. Oh, I just got my 50th soul scaling piece. Cool. I had to build a menagerie in my house because I had to put my cat away in order to select a color for a new kitten, which is another one of the tasks, which was annoying. And what else? I think, oh, I also had to get a Chaos Talisman from the Abyss because I didn't have one in my Wicked Hood, and I had to take the Dagon High shortcut to the Chaos Altar. So all in all, pretty large pain in the ass, but I will see you guys when I finally finish this task set. Alright, so we just finished the last task in the Varrock medium set. That means we can get our Varrock Armor 2 from this guy right here. So I finally got it after all that garbage I had to do, and I can now get extra ores when I'm mining my gold. So I'm going to get back to doing that now. Alright guys, so a lot of skill grinding later, we are back for another clip. Right here I actually don't have a smithing level for you, I have a fletching level. When I cut this maple shield bow, I am going to be getting 80 fletching, which is a pretty good level to be hitting. I can now craft magic short bows and ascendry bolts, both of which are very nice because if I get any magic logs I can use them for fletching. And I can make ascension bolts with the ascension crossbow. Or no, ascendry bolts are hydrex bolts. Never mind, I'm probably never going to make those. But if you can see here, I needed 80 fletching to actually fletch the Dragon Bane bolts, which I wasn't aware of until I was looking up about the Dragon Bane bolts earlier. I know a lot of you might have thought about that when I was saying I was going to do them. And you also might have thought of something else. While 77 smithing is a requirement for smelting Bane ore, which I can now do, I did get 77 smithing. The actual requirement to make the Dragon Bane bolts is, it doesn't show it here, I guess. But it is apparently 82 smithing, which I did know. I knew that, and I was prepared to take that into account. I am going to just boost my smithing 5 levels with a +5 boost from Spicy Stew to smith the bars. I mean the bolts, because unlike other bars, the Dragon Bane bars actually will make I think it's 50 bolts per bar. So I'd only need to do like probably 1 inventory of bars, and that would be plenty for me to get along with, and I'd have plenty of bolts for quite a while. But I did get 83 mining from mining all the gold ore for this smithing, and you can see the gold bars here in my bank. 10,780 gold bars were mined and smelted, so quite a lot, really. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm kind of liking the way things are sort of building up in my bank here. I have 16k tiaras and then the 10k gold bars, just a lot of skilling supplies. And I've also started mining robust and crystal glass daily, so I can get the flasks when I do get the crafting level. So that is also really nice. I'm glad I was able to get the mining level for that out of the way. And I had about 22 or 23k maple logs in the bank here, and I just fletched those all into maple shield bows to get 80 fletching. I have 27.3k maple shield bows now, which is pretty crazy to look at. But yeah, I didn't actually even have to collect my kingdom to get enough of these to get my fletching to 80, which was nice. I'm trying to get up like a really big kingdom collection saved up, so hopefully that'll be pretty cool when I do collect it. But yeah, that is basically that. I was able to do a bunch of skilling, mining, smithing, and then lastly fletching, and I now pretty much can just do the Bane ore and get the Dragon Bane bolts. So basically how it works is I have to go to the glacier area, and I can go in and mine the Bane ore. And I believe I'm not sure actually how it works 100%. Let me check really quick. Let me quickly look on RuneScape Wiki. Bane ore R3. I know that you have to either you tune the bars or you tune the ores. I'm not sure. How do I get to the glacier cave? I don't know. Let me look on here. DKQ. I don't think I've actually been there yet. I haven't had any reason to go there, considering I haven't gotten them as a task or anything. But it is definitely going to be somewhere I hopefully am going soon. Yes, we are in the glacier cave. Actually, someone's here killing some glaciers. Definitely a good XP area. But gonna go back through this barrier, and this is where you mine the Bane ore from. So yeah, just pretty good. But let me just quickly see here. So yes, you do have to actually enchant the ore, not the bars. So what you do is you take something like something that represents the bar. Something that represents the monster that you want the bar to be strong against. And some of the things are actually really hard to get. Like if you want to make Abyssal Bane stuff, you need an Abyssal Demon head, and that is the only item that you're actually able to use to make the Abyssal Bane stuff. Same with the Basilisk Bane, although I don't know why you'd ever want that. And then there's the Walasaki Bane ore, which I don't know what that even is for. Is that really just for the Walasakis in the Waterbirth area? Hold on, I'm kind of interested. Like, why would you ever make those? Walasaki Bane arrows. Yeah, they're only good against Walasakis. That is stupid. Straight stupid. Like, why would you ever want to waste your time getting this stuff to use against Walasakis? Like, the things they made these for were really random. Like, Dragon Bane makes a lot of sense. That's a cool one. That's a good one. Dragon Bane bolts. Abyssal Bane is pretty cool as well. But then the other two are just like so random and stupid. Like, how are you gonna have Ritual of the Majorat done and then still want to be killing Walasakis or basilisks? Like, that is just ridiculous to even assume that. Like, you need such high requirements to make these things, and you're able to make them for such terrible monsters. It doesn't really make much sense, to be honest. I mean, you still need 80 fletching to make all of them, as well as high smithing, I believe. So, yeah, not sure what they were thinking with both Basilisk Bane and Abyssal Bane. But, yeah, this is basically it. I now have all the requirements after quite a bit of grinding to make these bolts, and I'm probably going to go right off the bat here, give them a shot at QBD, because that is pretty much the main reason I got these bolts, although I could try to use them at Frost Dragons as well, and that might be not so bad, because currently I don't have a good stab weapon to be using there, and these might be better. But yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm just first going to make all the bolts first, which is going to require me to get some spicy stews and get the boost and stuff, but that won't be too long, and I'll probably see you guys for some QBD, which will be fun to do, as I haven't done much besides skill in the past, week or so. Alright, so I did just do my first QBD kill with this new setup using the Dragon Bane bolts, and it is much, much better. I mean, you can see I only used this much food in the kill, and I got a terrible loot, but that's fine. So I could actually probably do another kill. I think I'm going to give it a shot, might as well. I do have the telly out if I need it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. The main thing with the Dragon Bane bolts is the accuracy buff is really, really good. Like, I basically never hit zeros, which is awesome. Like, it just feels so much better. Like, even if it's not a huge difference in the actual fight, like, it's just so much nicer not hitting so many zeros as I used to. And I should have eaten up before I started fighting. I didn't realize my health was so low. But yeah, now the main thing that I really have trouble with is I get hit kind of a lot. So I would like an armor upgrade, which would probably be the only way I could get that would come in the form of Armadyl God Wars dungeon, which I have not done at all yet. So I might give that a try and see how that goes. But you can just see I just did that first phase so quick compared to how I was doing it before, and it's really nice. And I'm really enjoying it now that I can actually do it sort of efficiently. And the D-bones are going to be really helpful because obviously they are going to be good for my prayer training. And I don't know how much of this I'm really going to do, but I'm definitely going to be doing it a little bit more often. And I'm going to be looking out for maybe doing some Armadyl God Wars in the near future, because I believe I could do it with the chaotic crossbows in this setup. I just need some bolts to use. I'm not sure if you can use royal bolts with like the chaotic crossbows or something, because that would be really nice to do, as it would help me out a lot. But I'm not sure if it's actually like allowed or whatever, like if they're compatible. I do still feel the need to kill these worms because they do a lot of damage to me otherwise, but still, it's just in general way easier to kill her. And I read up about this, like apparently even when she goes green you still hit pretty often, so that would be really nice if that is actually the case. And I am in melee distance, which is not where I want to be, but she goes blue. She went blue last kill as well, so I guess even she wants me to kill some more QED because she's kind of turned my luck around with the going blue and green difference. But yeah, we are in the final phase here. Gotta get to that artifact. Luckily only one worm did spawn. Just kill it quickly. This is going to be close, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this kill. Depends on what stuff she does. Like if she breathes extremely hot flames or not. Oh, my anti-fire's out. Good thing I have my sign of life on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this kill. Gonna have to telly out. It's unfortunate. I mean, I probably can get more than one kill in a trip. I mean, I might start bringing in a war tortoise as well to help me out with that. I'm not sure, because it is a pretty quick bank, but still, this is really nice. I like it a lot more now to do it with the Dragon Bane bolts. It took me like so long to get the smithing boost, which was really annoying, but it was definitely worth it. Like, you guys can see here, I have tons of spices left over now, like the ones that I didn't use. I just have so many of them in my bank now. But yeah, I am probably just going to be doing some QBD for a little bit here. Going to get a few kills, and I'll show you guys if I get any good loot. And after that, I might go try out some Armadyl God Wars dungeon. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until I do end up getting the task, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I don't have the full Slayer helm, so I can't use that on task. So yeah, actually let me look it up. Can you use royal bolts with chaotic crossbow? Let's see. Crossbows and bolt compatibility. So royal bolts are level 80 bolts, and they can be used with chaotic crossbow. So I would use royal bolts there, and that would probably be pretty good because they are level 80 bolts, so the damage would be good. So yeah, I am probably going to try out some Armadyl God Wars dungeon as well, because some Armadyl armor would really be nice. I don't really know what else I would get after Armadyl armor. I'm just quickly looking something up just to see what it is. It is level 70, I believe. But I just want to make sure. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this. These bolts. I definitely think it was worth it because according to what people on Reddit, these are even better than Ascension crossbows with Ascension bolts. Like if you had Ascension crossbows, you want to use Dragon Bane bolts, not Ascension bolts, because of the accuracy bonus is just so nice. Because when she goes green, apparently you can even hit then. So I'm definitely glad I got these. I mean, they are going to be gone before too long. I use up a little bit of them, but it's not going to be too terribly bad. I mean, I would like to. Maybe I should wear an Ava's accumulator here. I'm not sure. I just wore the cloak because I can go to the prayer altar after, like, I go to the bank, which I forgot to do. But yeah, I might wear an accumulator just so I can make sure I keep those bolts around, because until I get higher smithing, it'll be a huge pain to make more bolts, because of getting that boost is not easy apparently. I got -5 like a bunch of times, probably like 4 times before I got the +5, and I got +4 like a bunch of times, and it was just like so frustrating. But yeah, should be able to get these tortured souls out of my way, and we can get back to killing the queen. I might as well just show the rest of this kill. Okay, she's gone green, and this is where it's gonna hopefully really come in clear how good these bolts are gonna be. I am hitting a few zeros, but the people on Reddit were talking about with Ascension crossbows, which are obviously going to be better. And we're good. But I'm still hitting way more than I would have before getting these. Ah, fuck. I fucked that up. But it's fine. Just kill those souls off. So it's still pretty good even when she goes green. I mean, the hits are obviously lower when she's green. That's just the way it works, I think. But I definitely don't hit as many zeros as I was beforehand, before getting these bolts. And yeah, I am definitely happy with them. I might try them out at frost dragons, but these are definitely something I would use at celestial dragons as well, I think. Although I was reading up on it, and it's not worth the accuracy buff if you have a Slayer helm, but I mean, as you guys know, I do not have the full Slayer helmet because I'm not able to get the tasks enough of the time. So I think they might be worth it to use at Celestial Dragons as well if I get them on task, which I would like to get them because they are actually a good task for me, because they have a lot of summoning charm drops and a lot of summoning ingredient drops as well, like secondaries. So I would definitely like to get some of them as task, but I haven't been able to do so yet. I might put them on my prefer list, just sort of depends on when I do end up getting them. I'm just gonna wait over here. She is dead, but I don't want to get smashed by the flames. And that's another QBD kill. I mean, it's not the most efficient, obviously. I could bring a War Tortoise if I really wanted to keep being like super efficient, so I didn't have to bank as much. And it is important to, you know, get Soul Split to make this a lot better. I mean, I'm not sure how good it would be with Soul Split, just because I kind of need some better armor. But I was looking at the Armadillo armor. The set received blah blah blah. Oh, so it's level 75. Oh no, the crossbow is level 75. I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to find the select the Armadillo chest plate is level 70. Yeah. Okay, so that's like the only level 70 armor I really know of for range. Besides, I think actually Royal D'hide is level 70. No, 65. But yeah, I think Armadillo would be good for me to get in general. Besides getting something like Carol's, which is defensive, I believe. So that might be better in the end, but I'm not really trying to do barrows because I don't really need much from there, and I don't want to waste my time at barrows. But it is definitely a good one to get. But the Carol Stop does not have a range damage bonus. So yeah, I probably would rather have Armadillo. And after Armadillo, I mean, the best thing to get is what? Like Pernix from Nex or something like that. I mean, I could obviously get Sirenic if I get a lot of Sirenic scales, which would be like the best armor to get ever. So, but that's not for a while probably. And oh shit, we got a Royal Sight, you guys. This is actually really good loot. We got Rocktails. We got our third Dragonkin Journal. 50 Grimy Lanthodimes is a really nice drop to get from QBD. One of the best for me, I'd say. And we got a Royal Sight, which is one part of the Royal Crossbow, which is awesome. I mean, I'm not super worried about getting a Royal Crossbow, but I mean, it would be nice because I think it might be better to use that. Just in general, if I'm doing QBD, I can use the Royal Crossbow and the Dragonbane Bolts, and then I will not have to repair my Chaotic Crossbow as much. But still, it is really cool to get the Royal Sight. And that is our first drop from the Queen Black Dragon. Let me quickly look at... oh, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. Trying to check my Beast tab here for boss kills. Queen Black Dragon, I've killed 9 of them only, and I already got a Royal Sight, so that's pretty sweet. Pretty happy with that. And we only need one more of these Dragonkin Journals to have all of them, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, the Lanthodimes are like amazing if I get those, because I really need, they're really going to help me with my herb lore. And I think they do make anti-fires, don't they? Because I obviously will need some more anti-fires before too long. I mean, I have 46 of them, which is decent. But yeah, they are used to make anti-fire potions, and also super magic potions, and also extreme defense potions. So Lanthodimes are like a really, really important herb, because you need them to make your super anti-fires, you need them to make overloads in 2 different ways. So they're like hugely important. Luckily, I have a ton of Lanthodime seeds when I do get the chance to plant them, because I cannot do it yet. I need 73 farming, which is pretty far off. I should do my trees, but Yeah, I'm going to throw this in the tab with all our other loots, and it's looking pretty sweet. I might actually go try and do Armadillo right now, or I might get back to doing Slayer once again, because I do have Zami God Wars task, which I'm still trying to get the Zami Spear, or if not that, then at least get the Subjugation Top, which hopefully I can end up getting soon. But yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to get these Dragon Bane bolts, and they are really nice to use at QBD, and I'm going to probably continue doing it. And I would probably show you guys if I got any more loots. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I got a clue scroll drop from Zany God Wars Dungeon. Minion dropped me a hard clue scroll. So I'm going to open it here. I got some War Priest of Zamorak boots. So I guess that's pretty cool. Not really a huge deal. I already had the War Priest of Armadillo boots, but matches this outfit a little bit more because we got the black theme going on, and it also gives me 10 extra prayer points when I pray at the Zamorak altar in the God Wars dungeon, which is pretty insignificant, but might as well wear them just because. But yeah, we're going to open up this hard casket now, and we got... it's kind of bad, really. I'm probably going to reroll, I think. The alks are just not very good, and I have tons of miscellaneous teleports already, and I have a lot of law runes as well, so we will reroll it. And ooh, a Ceridome and Crozier, that's a cool new item, I guess. And the alks are okay, crappy U combo, but it's not too bad. I mean, the alks are pretty much the same, but we did get this thing, which is alright, I guess. Looks pretty cool, actually. Cool staff type thing. I think we have an Armadillo Crozier as well. Yeah, right here. So we now have another one of those added to the tab, and that is our 8th U combo in there. And we're still stacking up Black D'hide. I actually think it's in this tab now. Or am I just blind? Oh, no, it's right there. So, yeah. I did use some of my Astral Runes, of course, to use Toon Bane Ore, which got me my Dragon Bane bolts, but still have plenty in there for if I ever need to make any more. Yeah, my Clue Scroll tab actually looking pretty sweet. Got a lot of scrolls. I've gotten way more Taibo scrolls, but I've literally re-rolled them almost every time, which is pretty funny. But yeah, we have a lot of alks in the bank as well, which I probably should clear out pretty soon. I only have 100k cash at the moment, so I am pretty low on cash. I have it, it's a pretty decent amount of alks in here. Nothing crazy, but still would get me a decent amount of money, which I could use for some skills and stuff like that. And I probably need to top off my kingdom pretty soon as well. But yeah, that was from Zami God Wars. Didn't really get any good drops other than the War Priest boots, but have 145 Greater Demons left to go. I'll probably be getting 88 Slayer if I continue to do it at God Wars, which I pretty much plan on doing the rest of the task there, as I do enjoy it quite a lot, and there are still those 2 drops that I would really like to get. And I might get 92 magic, but I'm not sure. But that would be pretty cool. 99 magic, looks like it's probably going to be my first 99. I'm not 100% sure though. I might get dungeoneering, but really probably not realistically. I do need to go do some dungeoneering to get some tokens to recharge my staff and stuff, which is not a huge deal, but I would like to do that before too long, just so I can have them and not have to do dungeoneering when I don't want to, in order to be able to recharge my staff. But yeah, and I would also like to do the Daemonheim hard tasks pretty soon as well, because I did get the 300k tokens that I needed to be able to do it when I was getting my crossbows. So now all I really need to do is buy the prayer renewal prayer scroll, this one, for 38k tokens, and I can do the hard tasks, I believe. So might do that soon as well. But for right now, I'm going to continue focusing on doing some Slayer, trying to get it obviously to 99, etc. Just because you get a lot of good stuff in the 90s of Slayer that I'm really looking forward to having. And it's also a good way to train combat. Does it gonna make me re-scroll? It does make you re-scroll. That's super dumb. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly just go through the Slayer. And I'll probably end the video after this task of Greater Demons is over, because I'm pretty much just going to do a bunch of trips to God Wars and nothing else until I finish this task, because I am pretty tired of doing skilling at the moment since I did so much mining, smithing, fletching, and I just want to get some PVM in there, and basically this is all the PVM I want to do at the moment. Don't want to do QBD just because I have this task, really is the only reason. But what was I doing again? Oh yeah, checking my Slayer stuff that I really will enjoy when I unlock it. I mean, there's the strike worms and stuff, and then I really like to do Rorari when I get them. Those are really good to get some keys and stuff. It would be nice to get an Abyssal Wand and Orb, because that would be an upgrade for my non-degradable mage setup, as I currently use the Blisterwood Staff if I want to use non-degradable, which is only level 70, and the Wand and Orb level 75. At level 90 I get Dark Beasts. I think they updated their drop table, so they might actually be pretty good. I think they dropped some good rune items and stuff. Actually, I can just quickly look. I think they updated their drop table though, because before their drop table used to be absolute shite, but regardless they're decent ranged XP, and I would probably do them because they're pretty good for that. But oh yeah, they did update their drop table, which it actually looks pretty good now. They drop Rune Chain Buys, Rune Full Helms, 6k to 18k coins commonly, which is really good. Some noted high-level herbs, noted Adior. Yeah, it looks like pretty good drops. I probably would want to kill those for sure. And then Edemus, I don't even know what... I think you need like 115 dunge to kill these things. I'm like 50% sure, pretty much. Don't know. Creatures found in the Edemu resource dungeon. Yes, no shit. Yeah, you need 115 dungeoneering to kill those, so that is probably not going to be happening for a little while. I don't really plan on getting my dungeon that high at the moment, so not too worried about that. But yeah, that's a possibility. And I don't even know what an Acolyte of Siriu is. I'm just going to quickly check up on that. Monks found on the mission. Azure Dragon. What do they do? It doesn't even have a drop table. I don't even know what the hell is a Minishi. Oh, it's in the Ark. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that really. But then I can do mutated Jadinko males. Those are always decent. Some decent seed drops, I believe, and could get the Abyssal Vine Whip to upgrade any Abyssal Whips I might get. Arets, really good. Lots of rune item drops, as well as their bones on their own are really good for prayer. Ice Strike Worms, really nice task. I could also get a Staff of Light to upgrade my mage setup. Lava Strike Worms are going to be interesting. I'm probably not going to kill them. I'm probably just going to block them straight up, because they are in the wilderness, and I don't really want to risk my account just to do them. But they do drop the best prayer item in game. The Searing Ashes are the best prayer experience in game when used on an altar or anything like that. So I don't know. It might be something worth considering. It depends on how hard it really is to escape once you're in the wilderness. I don't know how deep they are or anything. I just know they are in the wilderness. Ganodermic Beasts are going to be amazing. They drop a lot of really good seeds, and they're just a good task in general. And then at 96, you get all 4 of the new Slayer monsters. They like the most recent ones they added, which would I'll probably do those because I think they have some really good drops, as well as you could possibly get the Raptor key chest or whatever to be able to open that cool chest, and I think that's just a really cool thing that you can do with it. And they also drop some of them drop weapons. I know there's the Camel Staff, and there's the Ripper Claws, and I think the Wyverns drop a crossbow or something. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my Slayer up in general, and my combat stats up along with it, and hopefully we can get some cool stuff on the way there. I'm really just hoping I can get my full Slayer helm soon, because that would really help out on tasks like this, as well as like doing Armadillo or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to do some more God Wars now, and I'll see you guys if I get anything good. Alright guys, there are helicopters going by my window right as I started to record this, but I don't even see a golden beam on the floor. All I see is in the chat, Bibzuda has received a Zamorak hilt drop, and there it is on the floor. It did not glow, so I guess it isn't worth that much, but still, we have our first hilt drop in the game, which is pretty cool. I guess I didn't know it showed in the chat like that. I thought that's like the way it looks if one of your friends gets a hilt drop, as far as I know. But we managed to get a hilt here at Zami God Wars, which is all right, I guess. I cannot make a God Sword out of it or anything because I don't even think I have the smithing level, let alone the full God Sword blade. But still, a drop is a drop, I guess. Kind of disappointed it wasn't something else, but still pretty cool. We got a Zami hilt from Kirill, and that is another drop off the list of things we can get from him. Yeah, so pretty sweet actually. I'm kind of happy with that. Just nice to have at least one hilt, and I don't know, just a cool drop in general. And yeah, I also got the gloves of Zamorak War Priest during my kill count, so that was kind of nice. I have a lot of pieces of Zamorak War Priest now, and I kind of forgot to switch my boots on as the preset. So, oh, what the hell? Whoops. But yeah, I forgot to put the boots on the preset, so I am wearing the Armadillo ones again. But I am probably going to be wearing mostly Zamorak War Priest when I am here now, which is nice for my prayer. And I guess it can protect me from that attack, which almost just killed me because I was commentating and not paying attention. Wouldn't have been a huge deal though. I have my sign of life on and everything, so yeah, always stay protected like that. But since I was commentating, it kind of threw me off. Yeah, pretty cool drop there. Zami hilt on I'm not sure what kill count I'm on at the moment, probably around 230, 240, so I think it's actually kind of close to the drop rate. But yeah, gonna continue doing it here, and I'll show you guys if I get anything else. So yeah, I'm basically about to smash something into next fucking week because I just got another fucking effigy from the Zami boss. And that, folks, is the 5th effigy on my account at the moment, meaning I can no longer get any drops. Now, I don't know how much the drop rate diminishes the more effigies you have, but I know it definitely does by a significant amount. And I have 5 now, and I think, oh, a nice amount of U-logs. I think those shined as well. So we got a nice amount of U-logs from that. That was pretty sweet. But yeah, okay. So yeah, I can no longer get any effigies. That's all that was saying. So yeah, that's just dandy like candy. I'm pretty fucking pissed because I keep getting them, and they're supposed to be rarer the more you have. But now that I have 5, at least I know when I get a golden beam, it is not going to be an effigy. And you can tell the difference between clue scrolls and effigies usually because the golden beam for effigies is like the big one that goes crazy, and it's like probably the most obvious one that you can see easily. But yeah, we now have 5. This is still the same trip with the hilt. It's in my tortoise for whatever reason. And this is going to be my last kill, unfortunately. I've gotten tons of food drops and tons of prayer drops, but my war tortoise is going to run out, and I have a lot of stuff in there that I don't want to lose, so I'm only going to be able to do one last kill. But yeah, this is probably close to my record kills, if not the record kills for me in one trip with this setup. So that's pretty cool. I have 117 greater demons left to go. Basically, whatever I get for kill count, you just pretty much can divide that in half, and that is the number of greater demons I actually killed on the trip. 1 minute, I should have time to get back because I can just tele to with my Artie cloak, and that'll get me to a place where I can retrieve the items if they do end up falling on the floor. Oh, goddamn, that hit a lot. But yeah, that is going to be this trip concluded. We got the hilt, which was pretty cool, but I'm just still salty always about effigies because they are supposed to be rare. I will enjoy actually getting them when I do have the stats to complete them because they will be some pretty good XP. But yeah, we do need to kind of hurry up here. I'm going to prioritize the ashes. Okay. And we teleport out. Okay, we are good. So a pretty decent trip actually. These U-logs are pretty sweet. You know, decent for getting some fletching or fire making up. Make sure my follower is here in case it dies. Okay, it did die and dropped all the crap. So I'm just going to quickly go to the Birthorpe location and go back and grab all the stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next clip, I guess. Alright guys, we got an elite clue scroll here for you all to see. Let's see what the reward we can get from this one is. Got it, of course, from Zammy God Wars. One of the minions dropped it for me. So let's crack it open. Elites are usually pretty terrible, so yep. Wasn't really expecting much. This is probably one of the better elites I've actually gotten, so I'm not going to re-roll here. 2 room plate bodies is really good for Alex, honestly, and then 9 prayer pots, pretty useful. Battle staffs and Roll-Dehyde, pretty useful. Useless scrolls, but all in all, you know, not a bad one really. I'll definitely take the room plates and stuff. So yeah, I've had far worse elites, and they're just fun to do, so I just like to do them. 85 greater demons left to go on the task, and 172k until 92 mage. I think I'll get it on the task. I'm pretty sure I will, but it'll be pretty close, so maybe not. Same thing with 88 Slayer. I might get it, I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. I'm probably just going to head back there right now, so I will see you guys if I get any drops at Zammy. Alright guys, so I just finished up my last trip to Zammy God Wars for this Greater Demons task. I do have 24 more to go, but I don't really feel like doing another trip, as I would probably finish it before I was able to get you know, my whole trip done. So that's going to do it. I got a decent amount more Lentinimes and some more Lentinime seeds as well from the task, and a bunch more Zammy wines, which are really stacking up now, and it is pretty nice. Also got a decent amount of more pots from there, as I do get a lot of super restore drops and end up taking some back with me, but all in all, not too great of a task. The only good drop the only new drop I got was the Zammy hilt, besides effigies and whatever, because but I mean, I guess it's okay. I would have liked to get, of course, as always, the Garb of Subjugation or the Zammy Spear, which I wasn't able to pick up. But I did get 92 Magic and 88 Slayer on the task, which was pretty cool. I can now use the highest level magic weapon in the game, which is the Staff of Sliske, which you get from Telos. But I mean, obviously, I don't have it, and I'm not going to be getting it anytime soon. It's just cool to have all of the highest level weapons in the game for magic unlocked, and I also got 121 combat from that as well, which is pretty nice. So that's probably going to do it for this episode, you guys. I'm going to continue doing Slayer in the next one. Maybe try and get 90 Slayer in the next episode. That would be pretty sweet. And yeah, basically my goal at the moment is just to do Slayer. I don't have any skilling goals currently, but I'll probably start to do some more skilling in the future. I'm just taking a little break after my Dragon Bane bolts grind. Speaking of which, I'll probably do some more QBD in the next episode as well, and try and start stacking bones up for eventually getting 95 prayer. Alright guys, I'll see you next time, and peace.